I wasn't able to win that same way because she started to play more aggressive, go for her shots a little bit more. So I wasn't too disappointed in myself. I just wish I made the adjustment a little bit quicker. Maybe would have saved a little bit of future gray hairs or something.
Well, listen, you got out in straight sets, which was great. Second week in Australia, semis in the Middle East.
In a shocking twist at Indian Wells, Coco Gauff, currently ranked world no. 4, publicly praised 19-year-old Alexandra Eala as the best player in the tournament after suffering a surprising defeat in the third round. The result sent waves across the tennis world, and today we're breaking down exactly what happened in this unforgettable match. If you've been following the tournament closely, you probably saw that Gauff actually began the match in commanding fashion. She captured the first 2 games of the opening set, and for a moment it looked like she was heading toward another comfortable victory. Just 2 weeks earlier, Gauff had beaten Eala convincingly, so most fans expected the same outcome this time. But as the match progressed, everything started to change. Eala slowly began shifting the momentum. Gauff, who had been firmly in control early on, suddenly found herself dealing with mounting pressure as the young Filipina started mounting an impressive comeback. One of the key differences was how quickly Eala adapted to the slower court conditions. As the rallies continued, she seemed to grow stronger and more confident with every point. What had initially looked like Gauff's set to lose quickly turned into a battle she couldn't keep up with. Eala maintained an aggressive pace and refused to back down. When the critical moments arrived, she elevated her level even further, taking command of point after point. This wasn't simply a win, it was a performance that stunned everyone watching. The opening set became a spectacle. Even though Gauff had claimed the first 2 points early in the set, she ultimately lost nearly every point that followed as Eala stormed back to take the set 6-2. It was an incredible turnaround that showcased both her resilience and her remarkable talent. Even the most devoted tennis fans were amazed by Eala's calmness under pressure and her ability to completely flip the match. Every time Gauff looked like she might regain control, Eala had an answer ready. Whether it was a clever drop shot, a smart tactical adjustment, or simply her superior conditioning, Eala demonstrated exactly why she is quickly becoming one of the most exciting rising stars in women's tennis. But the drama didn't end there. The second set began with Eala continuing her strong momentum, quickly winning the opening points and keeping the pressure on. However, the match suddenly took an unfortunate turn when Gauff was forced to retire because of an injury. Although Eala was clearly in a strong position to win, it wasn't the way she wanted the match to end. During her post-match press conference, Eala expressed sincere concern for Gauff's condition. She made it clear that she never wanted the match to finish that way and wished her opponent a speedy recovery. It was a powerful moment of sportsmanship, and Eala's respect for her rival was obvious in the way she spoke.
Yeah, so back to your question, I really didn't want to win this way, but this is still a really big moment for me to be able to play on Stadium 1 of Indian Wells and against such a great competitor. I'm really grateful to be here and I'm super happy. Yeah.
Alexandra Eala's reaction after the match revealed a lot about her character and highlighted the deep respect she has for other players on the tour. Even after securing one of the biggest victories of her young career, she wasn't focused on celebrating or showing off. Instead, her attention immediately shifted to Coco Gauff, an opponent she clearly admires and respects. Eala's humility and sportsmanship have already earned her admiration from tennis fans around the world, and this moment only strengthened that reputation. It was another reminder of why so many young athletes look up to her as a role model. Her attitude both on and off the court continues to set a powerful example for aspiring tennis players everywhere. But beyond her character, we shouldn't overlook just how incredible Eala's performance truly was. Time and again, she has proven that she is a serious threat on the court. With this victory over Gauff, Eala has now defeated 3 top 1-0 players, an extraordinary accomplishment considering she hasn't even broken into the top 20 of the world rankings yet. Her statistics are nothing short of remarkable, and if she manages to capture the title at Indian Wells Open, her ranking could rise dramatically. This is a player who is rapidly building a name for herself on the global stage, and the excitement surrounding her career is only growing stronger. And it's not just fans who are paying attention. Many experts in the tennis world are already calling Eala the next major superstar in women's tennis. Before the tournament even began, former American tennis star Sam Querrey made a bold prediction. He suggested that in the near future, Eala could become an even bigger star than both Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka. After witnessing her stunning performance and victory over Gauff, that prediction no longer sounds so far-fetched. Eala's confidence is clearly rising, and her impressive run at Indian Wells is further proof that she may soon be ready to claim her place among the very best in the sport.
Is she the biggest draw in women's tennis right now?
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is, yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, like, crowds were insane for her.
Sam Querrey also highlighted the incredible level of attention that Alexandra Eala has been bringing to the sport lately. According to him, her presence at the tournament has generated an extraordinary response from fans. During her very first match at the Indian Wells Open, Eala reportedly helped drive more than $5 million in ticket sales, setting a brand new attendance record for the event. That kind of impact is extremely rare, especially for a player who hasn't even broken into the world's top 20 rankings yet. Moments like this show that Eala isn't just another rising player on the tour, she's quickly becoming a true star. Her growing popularity is sending shockwaves throughout the tennis world, and some of the sport's biggest names are starting to take notice. Players like Coco Gauff, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jessica Pegula are all well aware that a new force is emerging on the women's circuit.
Biggest things in the world.
Yeah, correct.
She's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
There's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the women. That girls coming in, she's not top 10, biggest star in the world.
Even Coco Gauff herself acknowledged how impressive Alexandra Eala has been during the tournament, openly admitting that Eala might currently be the best player competing at Indian Wells. Gauff explained that the slow courts at the Indian Wells Open perfectly match Eala's playing style. According to her, Eala has shown an incredible ability to adapt to the unique conditions of the tournament, something that many players struggle with. In fact, Gauff went even further with her praise, saying that in these particular conditions, Eala may actually be the strongest player on the court right now. She specifically pointed out Eala's impressive movement, noting how quickly she can shift from one side of the baseline to the other. That kind of speed and endurance highlights her outstanding fitness and court coverage. Gauff also mentioned Eala's clever shot selection and her ability to instantly recover her position after each rally. Those small but crucial details make her an extremely dangerous opponent for anyone on the tour. Together, these qualities are exactly why Eala is quickly becoming one of the most talked about rising stars in professional tennis.
It's really physical here because the courts are so slow and the points are a little bit longer, and it's hard for me to hit a winner, and it's probably hard for them to hit a winner. So it's just, being prepared to play a lot of awkward shots, a lot of long points.
The comments from Coco Gauff say a lot about the rapidly growing reputation of Alexandra Eala on the WTA Tour. Gauff, who has spent years among the top-ranked players in the world, is now openly acknowledging that Eala possesses all the tools needed to become a future superstar in the sport. And it's not just Gauff noticing this rise. Jessica Pegula, another top player on the tour, has also admitted that Eala is bringing an incredible level of attention to women's tennis right now. Pegula even spoke about her own experience facing Eala and how surprised she was by the unbelievable atmosphere surrounding their match. According to Pegula, the crowd was massive, and the energy inside the stadium was absolutely electric. From the very first point, she realized she was part of something special. The excitement in the stands was so intense that Pegula described the environment as almost unbelievable. In professional tennis, that kind of reaction is one of the highest forms of respect a player can receive. Eala's presence at the Indian Wells Open has been nothing short of electrifying, and her performances on the court have only strengthened her growing star power. With every match she plays, more fans are rallying behind her, and it's becoming increasingly clear that her potential ceiling in the sport is incredibly high. If she can continue this remarkable run and ultimately win the tournament, she would make history. Not only would she capture one of the most prestigious titles in tennis, but she would also firmly establish herself as one of the most exciting young talents in the game. And the historical significance of that victory would be enormous. If Eala manages to win Indian Wells, she could become the first player ever to capture the tournament title in her debut appearance. Achieving something like that would be an extraordinary milestone and could launch her directly into the top tier of the WTA rankings. Her victory over Gauff is already a major moment in her career, but winning the title at Indian Wells would be a complete game changer. In the end, Gauff's admission that Eala might be the best player at Indian Wells right now speaks volumes about the young Filipino star's talent and future potential. Time and time again, Eala has shown that she belongs on the biggest stages in tennis, and her win over Gauff is just the latest proof of her incredible ability. As she continues climbing the rankings and attracting global attention, one thing is becoming clear: Alexandra Eala is a player the tennis world will be watching for many years to come. So stay tuned, because this could be only the beginning of an extraordinary career. but now we want to hear from you. Do you think Alexandra Eala can keep this momentum going at Indian Wells and become the first player ever to win the tournament on her debut? Could she be the future face of women's tennis? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more exciting updates from the world of tennis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more action from the Indian Wells Open.